We gotta support one another. Yeah, that's today's lesson. So I have a couple pieces here from the art club. So the art club, they began to make all these crafts and different projects they made, and we had this thing called a spring fling. So at the spring fling, there was people selling stuff, shirts and things like that. Now, because of all the other stuff that I have here, I couldn't get the shirt from one of my classmates. So what I did was I bought a print from them. So I got a couple things here that I want to show you guys. But the reason why I said support one another is because when I bought them, the reason why I wanted to make this video is because when I bought these items that I'm going to show you soon, the expression, the look on their faces, like, wow, he actually bought this. Somebody actually paid for it. They actually paid the price I put. Yes, because see, when you go through something and you see somebody new experiencing that, there's just this thing in me where I want to help somebody because they're going through that. You have to be the one to determine whether you're going to, help that person, or, not saying whether they deserve to be there in life or not, but if you can read the energy well, pick your battles, choose your battles wisely. But basically, here's some of the pieces. So I got some of these scrunchy things. These are handmade. Look at that. Let me show you all of them. And I use these for my hair. So when I take this out, I'm going to put this in my bun. And you got this one. They had good deals too. But I remember I saw the art people there, right? And they had all this stuff laid out, and people were just walking by the table, and something just touched me, and I was like, I've been through this before. I remember sitting there in the fairgrounds. I remember sitting outside the fairgrounds and stuff like that, and sitting on the street drawing and just sitting there hoping somebody would be like, hey, how much, putting my prices there with scotch tape and piece of paper ripped up and all this stuff. And it just reminded me of what I used to do, because I seen that some of these artists, they maybe not have as much field experience as me. So I was like, I'm gonna help them out, and I'm gonna start it going that way. People see me at the table buying stuff. So I bought the scrunchies. Let me show you this print. This was cool. I forgot his name, but dude, this is dope, man. And this one is, I can't show this one, but it's a middle finger. And this one's so cool. The look on her face when I bought this, she couldn't believe it. Like, it was so cool though. She wanted $25 for it, but I was like, I'm gonna pay for it because it's so cool looking. Look, it's a mini canvas. It says, "Can you see me?" Really good. It's like a collage. I think she signed it on the back. So yeah, they did really good. I respect these items. I'm gonna use these items. But I just wanted to share that with you guys, that sometimes, in life, stop being the person that wants to always, get the best deal out of life, and sometimes support people, man. Donate to charity. I love to donate to charity. I donate to Shriners Children's Hospital every month because I believe my one donation could save a life for one day. So that makes me feel good inside. So it makes me want to donate more. And what I also love, I love to help people. And if you find it in your heart and you just have that feeling to want to help or buy somebody something or do something, then go do it. You'll be happy in the end, because see, when you do good things come back to you. When you do bad bad things come back to you. So that's why, life is so difficult to navigate, because there is no playbook, there is no rule book, there are laws to follow. But beyond those laws to follow, you have to be the person inside to say to yourself, I'm going to use these 24 hours that I have in a day of every day to better my life. I'm going to go to school. Excuse me. I'm going to become this person in this trade, or I'm going to build this business. Whatever you want to do, you must believe in yourself. And if you don't believe in yourself, you have already failed before you've begun. You got to believe that you can do it. I believe you can do it. Do you believe you can do it? Ask yourself, me, do I believe I can do it? Who knows? But what I do know is one thing, and one thing is for sure. Man, stay motivated to do the things that you said you were going to do. That means put in the work. Who cares what people think? When you get to a certain age like me, you stop caring what people think. You don't care about rumors. You don't care about lies. When you live life long enough, you'll have people manipulate you. You'll have people play games with you. You get your heart broken a couple times here and there, things like that. But see, in the end, you've learned all these lessons, and you become more wise, and you, are able to see things before they happen. Some might call you sidekick, this, that. I call it time. But, yeah. So do things because you want to do it, because when you let people influence you negatively, when you let people, make you doubt your own decisions that you want to make in life, you might end up deciding with that person and letting it get to your head, and then you might miss a great opportunity. But just, make sure whatever you want to do, you're doing it legally and safely, that's all. And stay determined, man. I'm determined. I'll point the finger up like I always do. Determined to get 100,000 subscribers one day, so I can put a plaque back there and tell people that's what hard work looks like. You can do it too. But I can only do that with your help. You know how to do it. But, stay out those jail cells, because the same things that you would do illegally, you can do legally. So don't commit no crime. Why commit crime? Why waste your time, which is going to waste your time? Do you understand? See, let me break it down for you. You're going to commit a crime, waste your time doing that, and then you're going to waste your time by sitting around in that jail cell, wasting your time thinking about how you could be utilizing your time. Let that sink in for a while. Instead of robbing cars, or instead of playing people or using people or manipulating people, or whatever you do, whatever your jack of trade is, all in all, don't commit no crime, because there's always an alternative to your crime, But lastly, if you're new here, I always yell knowledge to the top of my lungs, because I truly believe that knowledge is power, and it could save your life one day. So be a sponge and soak up all the knowledge you can, man. Yeah, man. But let me get this damn do-rag back on, and I'm gonna do it old school. You already know what I'm about to say. That's a bird. It's a plane. Where is it at? I'm gonna tell you where it is. It's on the inside. The inside of yourself. You must find this in yourself. Who are you? What am I? What am I to become? What do I love to do? Favorite food, color, things as such. I always like to end my videos like Maury, like Mr. Rogers, have a little talk at the end before we yell to the top of our lungs to the mountains and hills the old word of knowledge. Hopefully I make it in a movie one day. But y'all hear that, man? I know I hear it, man. Somebody said, man, fuck. Man. But hope you enjoyed that video today. Believe in yourself, help others, push yourself. You have the same 24 hours in a day as me. I know you can do it. But what do you want?